Welcome to Flick News episode 36. This week, we've got a lot of exciting news for you. From the live-action animated hybrid Whac-A-Mole movie to the Clash of Clans animated series, and much more. So,
let's dive right in.
First of all, Paramount has officially revealed the first logo for the new Last Airbender animated movie, The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender. But with that, they also reveals that the movie has been delayed by 9 months to October 9th, 2026. And not only that, Paramount also delayed the TMNT Mutant Mayhem sequel, which was previously slated for October 9th, 2026. But the date now been taken by Avatar, so it has been delayed almost a year to September 17th, 2027. But on a more positive scheduling note, Paw Patrol the Dino movie will now release 1 week earlier, on July 24th, 2026. Then Paramount Pictures' Smurfs broke the Guinness World Record title for the most people dressed as Smurfs in one location. A small town in western France called Landerneau has set a new world record for the biggest gathering of people dressed as Smurfs. Organizers said over 3,000 people took part in the event over the weekend. Landerneau, which has around 16,000 residents, had already tried twice to beat the previous record set by Lochringen, a town in Germany where 2,762 people dressed as Smurfs in 2019. But this time, the French town finally succeeded, bringing together 3,076 people all dressed in blue, with painted faces, white hats, and singing fun Smurfy songs. Then Adult Swim will announce breaking news and never-before-seen footage that will spotlight forthcoming series that continue to push the boundaries of the medium at the Annecy Film Festival on June 12th. A making of Session 4 Smiling Friends Season 3 will also be held at the Annecy Film Festival on June 11th. And co-creators Michael Cusack and Zach Hadel will share a behind-the-scenes look and exclusive peek at the upcoming season coming to Adult Swim. Then first official trailer for the animated short film Hoyo and Everyone Else has been revealed. The short film follows a naive young polar bear named Hoyo that boards a train that takes him to a bustling, complicated city where he tries to fit in. Then Watermelon Pictures acquires U.S. rights for Pakistani animation, The Glassworker. The deal was closed during Cannes and negotiated by Hamza Ali for Watermelon Pictures and Helena Spice on behalf of Charades, which is representing the film at this year's Marquee du Film. Watermelon Pictures co-founder Hamza Ali said that The Glassworker is a breathtaking, emotional story that will resonate deeply with audiences of all ages. We are honored to bring this cinematic gem to U.S. theaters. Then, Glitch Productions has announced a new partnership with Prime Video to distribute all their future animated shows. The deal allows Glitch to remain fully independent with 100% creative control, while Amazon provides support and distribution. It kicks off with their sci-fi horror comedy Murder Drones, now available on Prime. Then Paw Patrol has been greenlit a slate of 5 original hour-long specials at Nickelodeon. Each of the animated specials center on a different pup, with the first featuring Jungle Rescuer Tracker, set to premiere this fall. And the second one will air by a Christmas holiday that will focus on Rubble. The remaining 3 will roll out in 2026. Then Deadline reports that Paramount Global and Warner Bros. Discovery are in talks over keeping South Park on HBO Max in a non-exclusive streaming deal. If the agreement goes through, the series will stream on both Paramount Plus and HBO Max starting in July. Now let's take a look at some streaming dates that were confirmed this week. The 3rd season of DORA is set to premiere on Paramount Plus on July 2nd. And on the same day, an hour-long special extension titled Dora and Diego: Rainforest Rescues will also premiere on Nickelodeon. New episodes of Teen Titans Go will stream on Max on June 20th. New episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants will premiere on Nickelodeon starting on June 6th at 7 p.m. It will be then followed by their newest show, Wild Pack, premiering at 7:30 p.m. First official trailer for Lulu is a Rhinoceros has been revealed, starring Moana voice actor Ali Cravalho based on the children's book by the same name. The musical special will stream on Apple TV Plus on May 30th. The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, will stream on Max on June 27th and will premiere on HBO on June 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Transformers 1 will stream on Netflix US on June 6th. And the first look at the Snoopy Presents, a Peanuts summer musical, has also been revealed, and it will release on Apple TV Plus on July 18th. Then Butch Hartman, the creator of The Fairly OddParents and Danny Phantom, has launched his own independent animation studio. He will use it to produce and finance uplifting, original faith-based, and mainstream programming for kids and families. The 2025 Kids' Choice Awards will be held on Nickelodeon starting on June 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the nominees for Favorite Cartoon Series has been revealed, which includes SpongeBob SquarePants, Teen Titans Go, Monster High, The Loud House, The Simpsons, and Dragon Ball Daima. And with this, Dragon Ball Daima becomes the first anime to be nominated for Favorite Cartoon at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards since Pokemon in 2000. So let's see who wins. And nominees for Favorite Male Voice in an Animated Movie were also been revealed, which includes Ben Schwartz for Sonic 3, Will Ferrell in Despicable Me 4, Dwayne Johnson for Moana 2, Keanu Reeves for Sonic 3, Steve Carell for Despicable Me 4, Chris Hemsworth for Transformers 1. Well, Keanu Reeves will definitely taking this one home. His voice for Shadow the Hedgehog was absolutely perfect. Then a new poster for the Winx Club reboot has been released. It will premiere on CBBC and iPlayer this September and this fall on Netflix. Then an adaptation of Macanudo is now in the works at Mercury Filmworks and Sun Creature. The series is aiming to release sometime in 2027 to 2028. The series targets kids aged 6 to 11 and focuses on Henrietta and Martincito, two kids destined to be best friends living in Nuevo Aires. Their ever-expanding curiosity, imagination, and creativity give them the power of Macanudo, the ability to see the invisible, magical world underlying the lives of children everywhere. Along with their partners, Fellini the Talking Cat and Olga the Imaginary Monster, they celebrate childhood's wonder and inspire other kids to use their own Macanudo and find the magic in the mundane, reminding all audiences that childhood is not something meant to grow out of, but something you are meant to take with you. Then Dora's Magic Mermaid Adventures, an hour-long global cinema event, will debut this fall in over 20 markets with 4 exclusive new episodes. A new Dora's Mermaid Adventures podcast and YouTube series will also launch. Then Disney dropped the first trailer for Zootopia 2, and honestly, it's pretty cool and unique. The trailer has no dialogue at all. It starts with a trio of hamsters playing the electric keyboard. This beat serves as the underscore for the entire teaser, which reintroduces Judy and Nick, while also introducing a new character, Gary the Snake, played by Ke Huy Quan. The trio go on journeys through multiple ecosystems, all the while being chased by rhinoceros police. And along the way, they encounter a mysterious hooded figure with glowing eyes. While this teaser doesn't reveal much, but it pretty much confirms that Gary isn't the villain. Well, I'm just so excited to see this movie when it comes out in theaters on November 26th. Then Peppa Pig's new sibling, a baby sister named Evie, has officially arrived, with the new character set to shake up the show for the first time in 20 years. The animated show has told the story of Peppa, who lives with Daddy Pig, Mummy Pig, and her little brother George for more than 2 decades. But in February, it was announced that Mummy Pig was expecting another baby, with the gender revealed to be a girl in April. Viewers can expect to see the new baby on screen in the autumn, but the animated show has announced that Peppa Meets the Baby, an hour-long cinema special, will be released in theaters on May 30th. Then a Clash of Clans animated series is officially happening at Netflix and is currently in pre-production. Fletcher Moles, who directed the popular Clash of Clans animated videos on YouTube with hundreds of millions of views, will be the showrunner. And Ron Weiner, known for Futurama and Arrested Development, is joining as head writer. The animation will be done by Icon Creative Studio. The story follows a determined but inexperienced barbarian who has to unite a group of unlikely heroes to defend their village, all while dealing with the funny and chaotic politics of war. Set in the same playful universe as the games, the series promises to bring fan-favorite characters and those wild battles to life. Then Conan O'Brien has officially joined the cast of Toy Story 5. Disney and Pixar revealed this during their consumer products presentation at the Disney Licensing Expo. He'll be voicing a new character named Smarty Pants, though further details about the role remain under wraps. And in addition to O'Brien, the new voice cast includes Ernie Hudson, who will take over the role of Combat Carl, previously voiced by the late Carl Weathers, and Anna Faris in a mystery role. Then the much-loved Cartoon Network series The Amazing World of Gumball is officially coming back, with a new spin-off. Hulu and Disney Plus dropped a teaser for the wonderfully weird world of Gumball just last Monday. In the trailer, we see Gumball wakes up from a 7-year nap, and his pet fish Darwin freaks out that they're years late for school. About 7 years. Then they both just fall back asleep. The scene immediately set off waves of fan excitement online. Ben Bocklett, creator of the original Gumball, returns as executive producer alongside Matt Lazell and Eric Fountain. Alkeo Thiele and Hero Hunter will be the new voices for Gumball and Darwin Watterson in this series, while some returning cast includes Kinza Syed Khan as Anais, Teresa Gallagher as Nicole, and Dan Russell as Richard. The official synopsis says that, "Welcome back to Elmore, where the laws of reality are a joke and family life is anything but ordinary." Whether he's battling an evil fast food empire, facing off against a sentient AI in love with his mom, or trying to stop Banana Joe from wearing pants, Gumball Watterson drags his brother Darwin, sister Anais, and the rest of the town of Elmore along for the ride. With even wilder stories, bigger twists, and surreal humor, the show is so amazing that they had to rename it. Then Netflix has acquired the exclusive worldwide streaming rights to the iconic children's series Sesame Street, after U.S. President Donald Trump pulled funding for the free-to-air channel PBS. The new partnership, announced on Monday, gives Netflix the premiere rights beginning with season 56, set to launch later this year. The streaming giant will also have access to 90 hours of past episodes and will develop video games based on Sesame Street and its spin-off Sesame Street Mecha Builders. Despite the shift, U.S. audiences will still be able to watch new episodes on PBS stations and PBS Kids digital platforms on the same day of release, maintaining a 50-plus-year collaboration between Sesame Workshop and PBS. Then Mattel and TriStar Pictures are officially teaming up to make a live-action animated hybrid Whac-A-Mole movie. Mattel Films president Robbie Brenner said, "Whac-A-Mole is more than a game. It's a laugh-out-loud battle of reflexes that has brought joy and a little chaos to families for 5 decades." She also added that they're beyond excited to team up with TriStar Pictures to turn the iconic experience into a wild, action-packed ride for the big screen. And TriStar Pictures president Nicole Brown said, "Mattel keeps making a big impact with their films, and Whac-A-Mole is no exception. It's a brand that's been part of culture for generations." She's looking forward to partnering with Mattel to give audiences a fresh, unexpected take on this absolute classic. Then it's been confirmed that Captain Gantu is not in the live-action Lilo and Stitch. While he wasn't a huge part of the original animated movie, he did play the main villain role by sending Pleakley and Jumba after Stitch. I can't imagine Disney made that decision lightly, so hopefully it doesn't mess with the plot or the flow of the film too much. I'm guessing they just gave a bit more to do to either Pleakley or Jumba. And since the initial reactions from people who've already seen the film are mostly positive, I'm not too worried about it. Then Weather Hunters will now premiere on PBS Kids on September 8th. It was originally slated for July 7th. The series follows the adventures and explorations of weather detective and force of nature Lily Hunter and her family. Then This and That, a new upcoming indie cartoon by Black Zork, is currently in pre-production. The show follows 2 laid-back roommates struggling to pay their rent on time. Sounds like it's going to be a fun, relatable slice-of-life kind of series with its own quirky vibe. Then Josh Keaton opened up about why the Spectacular Spider-Man got canceled, and his answer is pretty straightforward. He said, "Sony still owns the rights to the show, so if Disney wanted to continue making it, they would have to basically pay Sony to license the show. And why would they do that? Well, Sony is literally holding on to something great, but doing absolutely nothing with it. If the rights were completely with Disney, who knows how much we'd be seeing of that version of the character by now." Then THR reports that George R.R. Martin has teamed up with Lion Forge Entertainment to adapt Howard Waldrop's A Dozen Tough Jobs into an adult animated feature film. The screenplay will be written by Joe R. Lansdale, and the animation will be handled by Blue Spirit, the Emmy-winning studio behind Netflix's Blue Eye Samurai. With names like these involved, this could end up being something really special for adult animation fans. Then Disney are already talking about sequels for the live-action Lilo and Stitch remake. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal, Disney Entertainment co-chairman Alan Bergman gave a pretty positive update, saying they're very confident about how the movie will perform and are already thinking about what comes next. He said, "It feels like it's going to work very well, and it's the kind of property that lends itself to more." The movie already racked up 546 million hours of total viewing time, and retail sales for the franchise jumped by $2.6 billion last year compared to 5 years ago. That puts Lilo and Stitch in Disney's top 10 best-selling franchises, so it totally makes sense why the company's already planning ahead. And that's a wrap for this week's news. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.